Welcome, Kristen here, bringing to you a reading for Thursday, September 10th and Friday, September 11th. The energies that we are entering here are a little bit tough, and I wanted to be sure to give a little bit of guidance, support for some of these aspects and angles. So we have Justice and the Six of Crystals. There is a divine justice coming through and a karmic balancing. So the difficulties that you might be experiencing personally and in the collective, I want to invite you into the deeper understanding of the divine justice being served, that there's something on a bigger scale than just the personal difficulty. You're not being punished. We are seeing the results of what the human dominant thought has been for thousands of years. So we create our reality. We create the weather events. We create the earth events through the consciousness of the human being that is the dominant thought culture. So there is a reckoning happening, and what this divine justice coming through with her swift sword, this is divine justice. This is more than just earthly justice. This is bringing to balance in the scales of the karmic world, okay? This is a recalibration for us in the current civilization, and it's pertinent that we align with wisdom, philosophy, and actualizing those wisdom philosophies, those wisdom spiritual teachings of our elders in the First Nations peoples of our planet and of North America and of what now is the lands of the United States of America, to really look to the deep connected earth wisdoms that tell a story, that are very connected to the cosmos, and that there is a great calibration and balancing on the distortion and dominant, destructive, and brutal even psychologies of human existence and interaction with life on this planet. And this is something actually to celebrate, to not be scared of. These times when we are in alignment with the wisdom teachings, this is the prophecy of promised times when the scales do get balanced and the spirit returns to the heart of humanity. This is a great gift, and that part of us that suffers with the falling of the old, there is pain and sorrow inside of the loss, that ensues in that story. Yet when we are aligned with these wisdom teachings, we can stay very present, very centered, and very focused on the future life that is so with spirit and filled with life and filled with the high vibration spectrum of color. And this karmic balancing with the destruction patterns, be very Page of Swords, aligned with your intention. Set new intentions. This Virgo new moon coming up next week is going to be very, very potent. This is a time to seed new intention for the long-term future. Something that is completely fresh, completely new. And it might be a small seed, but the quality of the way you plant it and the timing that you plant it and the way you gestate and nourish and breathe life into that seed is going to bloom into the quality that you nourish that seed is the quality of bloom and fruit that you're going to receive from that plant, from that flower, from that tree, whatever it is that you're growing, whatever it is you're planting. Those fruits, those flowers are not only going to nourish yourself, but are going to be in that template of alignment of nourishing humanity, to step into that realm of abundance through planetary service, and to come out of that age of greed and selfishness and scarcity, to allow this karmic balancing to be in this giving and receiving of life force energy in a way that is harmonious with creation and working with the cycles of creation and the powers of the elements in creation, and to really put yourself into that alignment. We are being asked to put ourselves into that alignment. The Magician popped out. So really wielding earth, air, fire, water, really utilizing the elements in an honorable, reverent, and powerful way in the alignment of wisdom and love and truth. That's how we use the elements. We work with the light. We work with the sun. We work with the light of the cosmos and the space that holds the light of the cosmos to translate those energies through our human bodies with clarity and with precision and with so that your body is this beautiful template of light that can then refract that light with a clarity and a profundity that resonates with those that are around you, and that is the gifts to those that are around you. And then we have serenity, right? Staying peaceful in the storm. There's a storm brewing. And are you going to be caught up in the storm, or are you going to stay in the eye of the storm? Are you going to stay in your peace and powerful peace and creative energy? The universe supports that space of luminosity, of channeling, and to be embodied as a queen and king of earth, to really be in the abundance of heart, the abundance of Venusian energy. Venus is in Leo, and allow that love to shine even as these tough aspects kind of put us into no man's land kind of feeling. And when we're faced with challenges externally and internally, stay with the light, stay with the purity of your heart, and lift your heart on high, okay? Turn your heart up and really breathe strong. Work with your breath. Breathe in strong rhythmic breaths. When you start to feel that you're moving into fatigue, into a negative patterning, pick up the pace of your breath consciously, not like panic breath, but deep. At the top of the inhale, drop it into the exhale. At the very bottom of the exhale, pick it right back up into the inhale. And keep going just like that. Rhythmic breathing. Pump your vessel. Do not get sucked into the fear programming and all of these generated and cultural divisive and government splitting, the people splitting. It's all being programmed, right? My advice, my request, or my suggestion is to stay with these very, very high energies that are popping out. It's more like this. Magician, Serenity, Universe, Empress, be in that energy. Divine Justice, let Divine Justice do its thing, right? Let that calibration happen. Don't attach too much to it. Plant the seeds that you really want to germinate and grow in this world, and protect those seeds. Protect those seeds with all of your heart. And align yourself with that which is supporting life. And that is always with nature. Okay, so be with nature. Be with nature, communicate with nature, work with nature. The earth needs our consciousness to be calm, to stabilize the inner being that is the earth. And she is a macrocosm of us. We are a microcosm of the earth. And she's responsive to us. So send the grid, send the earth your peace, your calm, your harmony, your balance. Okay? And really see your life and your breath in the rhythm and in the tonality of planetary service. We are here to support and stabilize one another and this planet. The Lovers is on the bottom. Okay, so really divine harmony and union within your inner masculine and feminine, and partnerships that are in harmony with your sense of inner stability, peace, and spaciousness to really do sovereignly what you're here to do. Okay, so anything that's not supporting your sovereign mission and your soul mission, soul expression, soul purpose, those things are going to be, be shown to you. What needs to be released and what needs to be let go. But more than even just like releasing and letting go, it's more stabilizing, harmonizing, and holding the vibration, energy, and frequency that you need personally, that we need collectively, and that the planet needs as we all go through this change and transition. So the more of us that focus on the stability and the harmony, the more that will be the reality. So this reading is for Thursday, September 10th and Friday, September 11th. It's and just know that, like, as you go through the challenges, just know that the transits are challenging. So don't stick to it. Don't stick to it too much. Keep the momentum going. This is not a time to sit back and freeze, right? Meditation, breath work, yoga, exercise, movement, starting to, build your dream goals for your planetary service. It's time for like action, not necessarily reaction. And you know, if there's civic unrest, I wouldn't necessarily say, oh yeah, go let all of your heat out on the street. I would say really channel things constructively towards your vision and towards your creative construction of the future, and actualize it now. Start to actualize it now. And it doesn't mean that it's a full realized project right now. It means that like you're journaling it and you're working it and you're starting to really see the architecture of that future. Work with your vision. Work with your vision and hold that vision for peace, justice, harmony on this planet, in your life, and in our global human societies, and the way that we interact and function on this planet. So thank you so much for being here to schedule a private reading. My contact is below in the description, and I wish you a wonderful close to this week and weekend ahead. Much love and aloha.